Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're hopping into the next episode of the 100. This is Season 3, Episode 2, called Wanheda Part 2. So, first things first. Season 3's already been kicked off, and I've been enjoying it. I actually think the setup is very, well executed to the point where I think that this might have the potential to be the best season so far. But throughout editing the first episode of season 3, I had a couple of thoughts running through my mind, and I was wondering, kind of considering if I wanted to bring it up. And I know some people were kind of not in support of some of my opinions for season 2. And I'm just like, I wonder if there's a way, hypothetically, don't jump on your keyboards just yet, but I wonder if there's a way if we could have just erased season 2, not necessarily erase it, but take some story beats, but kind of recraft season 3 to the point where we can kind of jump back and forth as to what happened between the end of season 1 and where we pick up now, because there's a lot of story to tell. And so far it just feels like, even though we're only one episode in, it feels like a lot of season 2, whatever was set up in season 2 or introduced, like all those storylines, it just feels like it's just like a non-entity anymore. Like it doesn't matter. Like most of those characters are gone. The storylines are ended. I mean, those characters could come back, but I'm just saying, considering how the story plays out, like I'll wait until I can kind of form like my full thoughts in my head. But I was having the opinion of, it ends, season 1 ends, everyone's captured, whatever. Then you move on to season 2, which is season 3, and we jump way into the future, and we're like, whoa, what happened? And then maybe throughout the season, we kind of have flashbacks where we kind of flash to what happened, like they escaped the mountain men, because it just feels like most of what was set up in season 2 overall, I don't know, I don't want to say filler, but I'm just saying none of that seems to have any consequences bleeding over into this. It just feels like it's just a standalone season. That's what I'm saying. If we were to recraft it and just take some stuff out of there and rework season 3. But again, I'm just throwing stuff out there in my mind. But I'm very interested to hop into this next episode because season 3 has really stepped it up. I feel like the writing's a lot crisper. The characters are like more well defined right now. They did introduce like a new character. I mean, kind of introduced, like Bellamy has a girl now. They're married, I think. Don't really remember her name. Don't really care, to be honest. She hasn't done anything to kind of make me interested, and she had a couple of scenes in episode 1, and I was just like, oh, okay, so she's just the wife that kisses him before he goes off to do his job. So I was like, okay, that's kind of boring and uninteresting, but I guess we'll see what happens there. Who knows? She might actually be somebody, kind of like what Harper is now, which I'm actually kind of shocked about. Trying to think what else I want to cover, because what did we end with last time? The people in the car were like trapped. They're boxed in because the trees were cut down in front of them and behind. Indra was there. Kane was there. I think Monty was driving. I forget who else was all there. Probably Jasper. I don't remember. Oh, Jasper's kind of a weird entity too. He's like the wild card now. He's like broken. I guess Maya's death really like kind of broke him. I don't know if he's like so unhinged to the point where he's gonna want to like strike revenge against Clark. Like maybe he'll want to track her down, demand answers, demand justice. I don't know. But we did learn that Clark is Wanheda, which I believe is defined as the commander of death, right? I think Indra said that last time. So Clark is wanted by everybody. They mentioned something about the Ice Queen and the Ice Nation. She wants Clark's power or something, so she wants to kill her or whatever. And Jaha and Murphy and the Allie situation is very interesting. And I guess we're going to learn a little bit more about Allie. I'm very interested there. I think that might be my favorite part of the series, of the season so far, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I feel like I'm talking a lot now, but yeah, this show's like, it feels like it's picked itself back up. It's like these writers, I don't know if the writing team changed or something changed behind the scenes, but it felt like this show has, like, you breathe new life into this. So I'm going to stop talking and get into this. But before I do, I want to remind you guys, if you guys want to skip the YouTube highlights, jump on over to Patreon. There you'll find early access to, well, multiple weeks ahead. I mean, we might almost be halfway done with season 3 if you're seeing this on YouTube right now. So we're way ahead. Jump over there if you want early access, full length, uncut, unedited episodes. All that good stuff, as well as, you know, access to everything else I'm doing over there. Multiple tiers to choose from if that interests you. If not, totally cool. You can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next, subscribe if you haven't already. It's free, and of course, share it with your friends. Helps you, helps me, helps the channel grow. Everybody wins in the end. That being said, I'm gonna get out of here. Not get out of here. I'm about to hop into this episode and have a good time. We'll talk about it immediately afterwards. So, Season 3 picked up and started out really good. Can they continue this? I'm hoping so, as I like everybody so far. Everybody has a clean slate, so let's do it. Oh, shit.
Everybody out or the boy dies. Okay?
Well, they didn't say unarm yourselves. That would come out and pop, pop. Damn. I guess you don't have a choice here. What are these guys? Grounders?
All targets secure!
Mountain men, maybe? Survivors?
It's mine. Give it back.
Monty?
Mom?
What?
I still can't believe how beautiful it is.
It's perfect. Here there will be no more suffering.
I'll fill this place. Starting with my people.
What? It's real. Is this real?
Together, we will save the human race.
Yes, John.
Break up your little Zen nap, but we're here.
I don't know how I feel about this, to be honest.
Pike.
You have no idea how good it is to see you.
Do we know him?
Where's that?
Didn't make it, I'm assuming.
Your father didn't make it.
How many of you are there?
63.
Okay.
The rest are camped in the mountains north of here. Ground to killers, one and all. Am I right?
The Ice Nation can be ruthless. Take pride in the number you saved.
This is Indra. She's leader of the tree crew. A trusted ally.
I'll have to take your word for it.
Uh-oh.
Monty, give him the coordinates to Arcadia.
Do you want to do that?
Mount up. We're going back into hell.
Naturally, in a sci-fi show like this, you're trained to, like, not trust another group, but we'll see what happens.
On your feet.
Nah.
Looks like the great Wanheda is human after all.
Dumbass. And you're dead. Why would you turn your back on her? Alright, get it, Clark. Wow. Okay. They made a big deal about... Oh, I was about to say, it's like they made a big deal about this guy catching her. He's already dead. Oh. Someone's gonna save Clark? Lexa, maybe? We haven't seen Lexa, right? What? Oh, her dye wore off.
Now that's better.
Was it like blood in her hair, maybe?
Smart move leaving that guard jacket inside.
Damn. Oh. I was like, what you grabbing, bro?
Abby. I need Abby.
We'll take you to her.
Oh. The Ice Nation? So the Ice Nation's gonna be our main villains this season. I'm kind of interested in the storyline, but kind of not. Depends on where they go with this Jasper thing.
I understand how much Maya meant to you.
What is it you want to talk about? How dead she still is?
Jasper, you're never gonna move past this unless you face your feelings head on. Your friend, Finn. He never did that. And it broke him.
Your daughter killed him too.
Damn. See, the writing is just... On another level this time, this season. It feels like they're not pulling any punches.
Can you save him or not?
Not here.
Jackson.
Wait, what's he talking about?
I'm talking about Mount Weather. The medical facility in that mountain is state of the art.
You want me to bring a grounder into Mountain Weather for a transfusion?
You can't just let him die, Abby. We're doctors.
I am not just a doctor.
Maybe you should be.
He's my friend. Save him.
I hope you're ready to face your feelings.
Assiste, Lupa, Wanheda out.
Please. She's in danger.
Your Sky Crew?
Yeah.
She was here when I fell asleep and gone when I woke up.
She give you any indication of where she might go?
No. I hope you find her.
All right.
Ice Nation Scouts. Come on, we backtrack. Let me go around. Their deaths are on you. Choyo. Ano lo fasit
Wanheda.
Okay, so this guy has like a story. Interesting.
Son Bilek.
Wanheda. Hananganay plana.
Sisamot.
Ano na take Dula down.
She's got off.
This guy's kind of cool. Be smart.
Didn't have to be this way.
If you were gonna kill me, you would have done it already.
There's still time.
You know what's interesting about this whole Mount Weather situation? Why didn't they take it over or destroy it or whatever? Why did they just leave it?
Last report we got on the Ark, you were under attack by grounders. What changed?
Turns out we had a common enemy.
What happened to them?
We won.
Listen,
War drums, I think.
War drums.
Asgeda.
You can tell it's Ice Nation from the sound?
No, from them.
We need to get those bodies off the field. Unless you're good with them thinking we did this.
2 people at 12 o'clock.
No way we get across without being seen.
We should lay low, let the army pass, then we find Clark.
I don't know if I like them finding Clark so soon. Episode 2, though?
Ice Nation has crossed the border. They're marching against my commander. I have to warn you.
We'll get Clark.
You better. If the Ice Queen gets her first, she'll be dead. And we'll be at war.
Scream again and we'll both be dead.
His name's Roan.
Hey. Have you really been to the City of Light?
Come. Walk with me.
Not a believer?
I believe you're here for a reason. Just don't know what it is yet.
We were recruited.
Recruited by who?
I don't know her name.
Allie.
She comes to us in the flying machine.
You mean the drone? Yeah, that's how she found us, too. So what do you do for her?
We collect tech. We bring it to the
Okay.
to him.
Interesting.
What are you doing?
Don't fuck with him. I feel like he's gonna do something crazy.
I'll try to be a hero, and I'll leave you on your feet this time.
Hold on, really? Are you about to steal from the people you steal for?
Shh. We have other buyers.
Wait, okay, hey, oh, easy, easy.
There is no pain in the City of Light.
Holy shit, what the hell does that mean? Whoa! What? No! An interesting character like that is just gone now? Not interesting, but I'm just like, I was curious. Yeah, okay. She's gonna fall for him, or he's gonna fall for her. There's something about him and his people and a falling out with the queen. He needs to bring her back to, like, fix a mistake he made or something.
Why are you hiding from your own people?
Here we go, story
Run
time.
away from yours.
Story for a story, maybe?
The great Wanheda, Mountain Slayer.
Mountain Slayer, cool.
You're obviously not loyal to the Ice Nation. Look, whatever the Ice Queen is giving you, my people will offer you more.
Who is this
You're
guy?
in disguise, same as me. You're on the run, same as me.
Was banished. Nothing like you. Then no, I can't take you home to your people, because you're the way back home to mine.
Okay.
I need to know what happened.
Monty.
Please.
Charles?
The Ice
Your
Nation.
father died a hero, Monty. We've been fighting grounders ever since.
That was the Ice Nation. Not all grounders are the same.
They are to me.
As soon as Otan gets here, we can leave.
Partners in crime, huh?
Whatever's in there, we'll split it 3 ways.
Why? For doing what? Don't manipulate him with kisses.
Now that's tech.
What in the world?
It's more than just tech. Stupid son of a bitch brought her with him.
Brought her with him.
Oh, he already got converted. Got it.
Easy, come on, easy. What are you doing?
Doesn't have to be this way, John.
What the hell is going on?
No one else has to die today. You're in a lot of pain, John. I've been there. Losing my son almost killed me. The city of light unburdened me. I can unburden you, John.
You want me to stop? You let her go right now, I'm gonna drown the bitch in the red dress.
Now give me the pack.
It's all yours, Chancellor.
I was about to. No, he should have just threw it in the water. Oh, he did. Oh, fuck.
We should go after them.
There's no need,
How can you be so sure?
because I haven't told you the best part. There's no death in the City of Light either.
No need, bro. When we naman nakapukan.
Thank you, Abby.
When can we move him? Doesn't look good for us to be here.
This place just saved his life.
It's not that simple.
We can change their minds. Places are not evil, brother. People are.
This place. It could do so much good.
Why haven't you guys taken it over, though? That's what I'm kind of... Because I assumed since they didn't go back here in episode 1 that they destroyed it. But now it's just sitting here. Like, I would have assumed they would have taken all the medical supplies, stripped everything down, and taken it back to camp. Or they were going to set up camp here. Did Maya paint that?
I'm fine. This was her favorite. Represents the second circle of hell, which is pretty ironic if you think about it. Sir?
Did the right thing. Kill or be killed. So Mount Weather is ours now?
Yeah, we use it for supplies.
Supplies? It's a nuclear-hardened underground city.
We established a truce.
We need to think about what happens when the grounders break that truce, because they will.
Bellamy, what are you doing?
I usually hate when shit like this happens because it doesn't make any sense. Because, like, in theory it would work, but in practice, you're bound to run into someone who's going to be like, yo, you know? It'd be like, I don't recognize you. Why does that set look like it's from the Vampire Diaries? Is this like the old Lockwood cellar or whatever it's called? The Lockwood. I don't know about this, to be honest.
Oh, please, please don't. I'll do anything. I'll
stop fighting. Just please don't kill him. Thank you.
Damn.
Follow us.
He didn't kill him. It was a dumb plan, though, probably.
What happened?
I almost had her.
God. I want to find her too. But look at your leg. You could die out here and we have no trail.
Can't lose Clark.
We will figure something out, I promise. Okay. I got you.
Don't tell me Bellamy's gonna become less cool this season.
Wanheda, come I done swagger clean.
Is it Lexa? Some reveal or what? Ah!
I've done my part. Now do yours. Lift my banishment.
I'm told your mother's army marches on Polis.
That has nothing to do with me.
Lock Prince Rowan of Asgada away.
What?
What of Wanheda?
Leave us.
I'm trying to put together the relationship here. His mom is part of the Ice Nation. His mom's the queen, the Ice Queen, right? But he's a grounder? And he's banished from... Okay.
Sisamao na Gayano.
I'm sorry. Did it have to be this way? War is brewing, Clark. I need you.
Bitch! You wanted the commander of death! You got her! I'll kill you!
Honestly, I like this because I was gonna be annoyed if they like kissed or something. That would have sucked. As if you can't just destroy that place. Interesting. Alright guys, so that was Season 3, Episode 2 of the 100 called Wanheda Part 2. A solid follow-up to the first episode. Just a couple of nitpicks though. I'm kind of annoyed that they had Bellamy find Clark. I would have, like, cut that scene right out of this episode. I would have, like, kept it going. Like, so you would build up to that moment and it would actually feel like a big moment, because here it's just like, oh, here I am, and then he gets his ass kicked. And ultimately he fails, and it's like, it just felt like a waste of time, like an unnecessary waste of time. And I know people are going to be like, oh, but he loves Clark, and oh, whatever. Like, I personally don't care about any of that, to be honest. I'm just looking at it from, she's a leader, she's off, she just needs to be found. I'm looking at it from that point of view. She's their people. We're going to bring her back and kind of like fix her or whatever. The same way they're going to try to fix Jasper, the same way they're going to try to fix Raven, the same way they're going to try to fix their people. So that's what I was assuming. But it looks like Bellamy's only looking for her out of love, not necessarily for his people. Because he's doing a lot of things that are kind of reckless in the same sense that kind of Jasper's doing things, recklessly also. So I'm a bit concerned about where they're going to take Bellamy's character. And I know some people are like really on board with this Bellamy Clark or Claramy or Bella Clark, whatever the ship name is. I don't really care for that, to be honest, but I hope they don't sacrifice the cool factor from Bellamy for Clark. Because right now I feel like Clark is in a better way. Like, I feel like her character this season is better than Bellamy's character this season. And we didn't see Bellamy's wife either, so it's like, oh, well, thanks for coming, I guess. You're not that important, apparently. What else? Like, we got the Lexa reveal at the end. That was neat. She wanted Clark before Clark can be delivered to the Ice Queen, just in case, because if that were to happen, the coalition's going to break and all hell's going to break loose. I'm assuming that is going to be the kind of end season arc, or the final arc of the season. But as far as that goes, I'm very interested in how that develops. But on the flip side, I like how we're introducing a whole new group of people, our people, the Arkers or whatever. I'm forgetting some of their names already, but I remember someone named shit. Now I can't remember. But there's another group, and they told us a story of Monty's father dying a hero. It was a little weird at first that Monty just happens to run into his mom. But then when everything kind of came together, it's like, oh, that makes sense. They're on another station. They crash landed in the snow, and then we kind of pick up from where they left off, and they kind of filled us in, clued us into what was really going on. And I thought that was neat. And they're being led by this guy who I am forgetting the name of, but he seems cool. But I also realize that in sci-fi stuff, you obviously can't trust this group because they're going to have some sort of opposition to what our main group is like stands for, like moral wise, all that good stuff, because we need that opposition. And since the Mountain Men are kind of just done right now, we need another group of human, like a human opposition to kind of like have like show the parallels between us and them, so it's kind of like more of like a crystal clear narrative. Like I know TV is supposed to be relatively easy for people to kind of digest and understand, so I'm enjoying the season. Don't get me wrong, but the only thing I'm just kind of bummed out about is the fact that they had Bellamy and Clark reconnect so soon. I would have just cut that out, to be honest. What else happened? Mount Weather. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. The Mount Weather thing is kind of interesting just because they just left it there, left all the supplies, all the tech, all the. Like, I would have assumed after they ran their bitch asses out of there that they would have taken over Mount Weather, or at least stripped it down of all the stuff and taken it back to camp, or they made camp there. I don't get why they had to make a point of bringing Nico there to heal him. You know, if it's abandoned, you know what I'm saying, and everything still works, there's still power, there's still, it feels like a waste of like resources to not utilize, right? Am I crazy in thinking that? Like, why aren't they using that? Like, from the Grounders' point of view, I understand, because they're saying, oh, all we see is death or whatever, but we can use this for our benefit. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, I just thought that was weird also. A couple of weird choices here, but I'm also kind of intrigued on where we're going with the Murphy, Imari, Jaha, and I forget the other guy's name. But we learned that Allie is kind of like tied to this backpack thing that's like has her computer chip or whatever the fuck's in there. Basically, that's what's kind of transmitting her or projecting her or whatever. That's her. That's the AI. That's probably her brain or whatever. So I guess we'll figure that out where they're gonna go since they did kind of split. I'm kind of annoyed that they killed the big guy who kind of had that deformed face because he had a cool look. He didn't. Well, that's kind of a weird thing to say, but he had a cool design. And I wanted to kind of see what else he could do, but then he's dead now. But we learn in the City of Light, which is kind of like a state of mind, kind of like what I was talking about. Like, they're rebuilding a city in their mind. Like, whenever Jaha meditates, he's like in somewhere else, like in a literal City of Light where there's a magical city there. You see a skyline, you see water, you see a bridge, you see a literal cityscape. And the guy who died, who got stuck in the neck, is actually there. He's like, there's no death in the City of Light. There's no pain in the City of Light. So I'm very interested in seeing where this all goes. And I will say this. Season 3 has definitely upped the ante, I guess, if that's the proper term. But I'm really enjoying the season so far. If I gave episode 1 and 9, I'd probably give this about an 8.5, 8.5. Because it was a strong follow-up, but there's just a couple of things that I just was kind of just nitpicking for. So, still strong nonetheless. I'm interested to see what we do with this Roan character, because Oh, and I'm glad that they didn't do the whole Lexa and Clark. Like, I'm glad they didn't get back together. Like, Clark and Lexa seem to be button heads, at least from Clark's point of view. Like, I feel like Clark is cooler. So if you guys are in the comments are like, oh my god, is he liking Clark? I do like Clark this season. Because she's not the focus. It's not her season. It feels like now it's going to be Bellamy's season, which I'm probably going to be annoyed about. Because it seems like he's going to be, but I have to save Clark. You know? So that's going to be annoying. But as far as Clark goes, I am enjoying her character because it feels like a breath of fresh air. And it feels like this is how she would act, you know? And once again, it just feels like season 2 is just a distant memory. So, I don't know. That's just my thoughts and opinions. I can't wait to hop into the next episode and see how the season develops, because I was skeptical at first, and I will say right now that season 3 is shaping up to be my favorite season, and it's not letting up. So I guess I'm just going to end it there. Alright guys, if you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, you guys want to see this video with me in its entirety and avoid the YouTube highlights, catch the next week's episode right now, or multiple episodes ahead of time, that option is available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next, subscribe if you haven't already. It's free, and of course, share it with your friends. Helps you, helps me, helps the channel grow. Everybody wins in the end. That being said, I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys next time in the next episode of The 100, Season 3, Episode 3. Till then, adios.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it. And if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.